Okay, guys, let's have a real talk. I used to be the king of forgetting stuffs. Like, I would study for hours on end, and I would get up feeling like a genius, and then poof, my brain would ghost me during exams. Does this sound familiar to you? Turns out I was studying wrong. Not just kind of wrong, but embarrassingly wrong. My story changed when I stumbled upon this simple trick. And no, it is not some another, make pretty notes scam. Today, I am going to be spilling everything, like everything. Oh, yeah. No fancy edits, no scripts, just me rambling about how I went from what is photosynthesis to actually remembering it a month later. Let's go. Here's the thing that nobody tells you. Your brain hates studying. Like, really hates it. Why? Because evolution didn't prepare us for calculus. It prepared us to remember where the berries and pineapples are and which animals wants to eat us. Unless your exam is about tiger attack, your brain is like, why are we memorizing the periodic table? But here's the kicker. You are not supposed to remember everything after one study session. That is a myth and a lie sold by productivity gurus to really look like gurus and to push you to the edge and have self-doubts about your abilities. Your brain is not a camera. It is more like a lazy intern. You gotta train it. And the secret isn't studying more, it is studying smarter. Let me explain with a story. Last semester, I had to memorize 200 biology terms. I did what everyone does. Read my nose, highlighting like a maniac, and cried. 2 days later, blank. Then I tried this thing called active recall. It sounds fancy, right? Well, it is not. Here's how it works. Instead of rereading, seamlessly staring at your notes or highlighting everything, you force your brain to retrieve the information, like literally close the book and ask yourself, what did I just learn? And no cheating. You got no one to impress or deceive, just yourself. At first, it is brutal, and I ain't gonna lie to you. You will sit there like, ah, so, membrane. But that pain, that's your brain building muscles. Let me show you in practice. Let's pick something more. Let's go for laws of magnetic induction. Laws of electromagnetic induction. Cool. I'm going to read this once and then try to teach it to you. Ready? Okay. Okay, so there are two laws of electromagnetic induction, and together they are called the Newman's law. So the first law states that whenever there is a change in the magnetic flux linking a circuit, an EMF is induced and E's magnitude is directly proportional to the um, change to the rate of change of magnetic flux linking the circuit. This is the Faraday's law, and the second law is also called the Lenz's law, which states that the induced currents flow in such a way to something something something. You see how I fumble with some parts of the text, the gaps. That is just where exactly I need to focus. Now, if I read just the parts I missed, I save time and actually remember it. This works because your brain prioritizes struggle. When you fight to recall something, it is like screaming, hey, this is important. Scientists call this the testing effect. Testing yourself works 10 times better than passive reading. But here's where everyone messes up. You do active recall once and call it a day. Nope. Your brain is like a leaky bucket. You got to fill it strategically. Enter space repetition. Here's my no bullshit method I'm going to recommend to you. On day one, you will study and do active recall just like we did. On day three, review for 5 minutes. Just glance at your notes and ask yourself, what were the key points? On day 7, you will quiz yourself for 2 minutes, like literally set a timer. And on day 30, you do the final check. If you remember it now, then it is yours. I know what you're thinking. I don't have time for this. But here's the truth: cramming is a scam. You will spend 5 hours the night before an exams and forget 80% by next week. With spaced repetition, you will study 20 minutes here and there and actually retain it. Let me prove it. Some time ago, I had to memorize some French phrases. I spent 10 minutes a day for 2 weeks using this method, and I got 93%. My friend crammed for 5 hours straight and got 71. Coincidence? Nope. It's science, baby. Alright, let's get into the crazy details. Here are my unsexy and TikTokable hacks. Haha, I just made it up. 1. Embrace ugly notes. Stop wasting time making them aesthetic. Scribble the keywords. Draw arrows. Ruin the page. The messier, the better your brain engages. 2. Study in PJs. Like seriously, if you are comfy, you will focus longer. No one cares if you look like a couch goblin. And 3. Cheat, but ethically. Record yourself summarizing a chapter and listen while washing dishes or walking. Passive learning isn't enough, but it helps. 4. Fail fast. Test yourself before you feel ready. You will figure out gaps way quicker. Look, I'm not a genius. I still forget my keys. But exams, passwords, random facts to win arguments, this stuff works, guys. Try it for 1 week. Pick your worst subject. Torture yourself with active recall and see what happens. Worst case, you will hate me. Best case, you will never have to cram again. If you want more unhinged advice, hit subscribe. If not, good luck with those all-nighters. Alright guys, this is where we end the video. Come back again for another study tips and productivity hacks. My name is Jabir and I am that guy.